How you doing, everybody? Yeah, I'm making this video because it's been a while since I made a video, and it looks like I might be going back into therapy, or in fact I am in fact going back into therapy because something about me changed in the last couple of weeks. I don't know what it is. I was, for the past couple of years, when I first got here, I was medicated. I was on anti-anxiety, anti depression medication, and it was, it calmed me down. It helped me focus a little bit, and I would, I was all right. This went on for a couple of years. I got off it, and everything was sort of, it seemed like it was making me a little more apathetic for a while. I would hear about a global tragedy, and it really wouldn't faze me. I would, yeah, I did. Like I said, I think maybe that was around the time my meds needed to be adjusted rather than just stop. Instead of stopping, instead of just coming to us or cease with the medication, I should have done something else. I definitely should have just, intermittently, I should have taken less of a dosage. Instead I just stopped. All right. Now, fast forward a year, I started partying. I started having me a grand old time, drinking, whatever, and I stopped. All right. I stopped everything. I stopped most of that, and there was an issue with, like I said, I felt normal. Like every year, maybe 2015, 2016, 2017, I would go outside and I'd sunbathe. I'd go out, I'd get sun. I was bedridden from for most of 2015 and 2016. I was pretty. Pardon me for one moment. For the most part, in 2015. Early 2016, for the most part, I was bedridden, and but I would always maybe in 2015 I would find days that I would get out of bed and I'd find a way to just go out in the sun, and it would raise my endorphins. So the combination of the medication and those endorphins, plus I was bedridden, so I had a lot of energy. I had a lot of energy to focus on the computer. Maybe that's what it was too, Like, I have not gotten on the computer and argued with people I've been arguing with friends lately. But, well, it's like I said, this is too long a story to really condense, but, around maybe 2016-ish, around 2015, 2016-ish, I would get up, I'd start exercising, and then I would experience such bad inflammation that I could not move the next day. Or for a couple of weeks after that. Like, I would be exercising for like maybe a week or two. I'd be in bed for like a month, okay? Exercise for like a week and bed for a month, okay? That's what was happening. But I still find ways to get outside and get, and get some sun, right? Around 2016, I don't know what happened, but my inflammation got way better. Maybe my brain started taking the inflammation and the pain and just accepted it as the default, maybe, and just sort of like, ignored it and just sort of, disregarded it, kind of, and just sort of just put it in like the back of my mind. But around 2016, 2017, I was exercising. That's around the time I stopped the Seroquel. I was going in and out, going in and outside. I was getting, it was the sun that I needed. Around 2018, I had developed a habit, okay? Somebody around here had, some party, we'll just call them party favors. We'll just call them that. I believe that's the colloquial term to use when one wants to be reticent about it. I'm gonna admit I'm not gonna be very forthright about it. I don't want to be in these videos. You know what? Like, this is not gonna be like my last YouTube channel where I just open up about everything. And Not for now anyway. All right. Although I've opened up about quite a bit. So basically, you know, I think because I was, doing those party favors and I was out smoking weed, things like that. I was outside with people and I was enjoying myself and I was, I still felt good. I felt all right. So now the summer comes around, the sunny weather comes around in 2019, right? Everything was going good. I went to go look at an apartment. I thought I was gonna be living there. I reconnected with an old friend who was one of my strongest supporters. And I was really happy. I was happy. Everything was all right. I was good. And then something happened. I don't know. I just couldn't get up in the morning. I felt more tired, more irritable. My interactions with people were, and I got to admit, the problem has got to be me. The problem's got to be me. Because I'm getting into... No, listen, don't get me wrong. The people that I think... I'm going to go into this in another video, okay? But the problem's got to be me. It's almost like I mentioned, it's almost like, people see that I'm irritable and they want to, they want to poke the bear a little, they want to break balls a little bit, They want to just, hey, let's poke the bear a little. And they want to poke the bear and they want to turn around and they want to see it growl. But what I'm doing is I'm turning around and I'm saying terrible things about their family, And that, to me, is just like, the other day what I said about my friend's mother, who is no longer with us, just, I went way too far. We don't speak anymore because of it, He basically told me, hey, you know what, man, have a nice life. Well, I mean, he did something wrong before that, but still, it was uncalled for me to have done that, you know what I mean? For me to have gone that far, I have a temper. Okay, I have a really bad temper. I have issues with rage, stemming from how I was raised. I have a chemical imbalance that needs to be corrected. I'm not making any excuses, okay? Because now I realize I need to be treated as how many friends do you need to lose, all right? How many people, and to anyone out there who is in my position, how many friends do you need to lose? I gotta ask that, because there's people that, there's some people that break balls, and there's a difference between breaking balls, and there's a difference between saying something that really is gonna make someone say, hey, you know what? That's what you think of me? That's what you thought of me this whole time? Don't talk to me anymore. There's gonna be a real difference, all right, man? There's a real difference between the two, and so yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm definitely going back into therapy this year. Something happened, I just couldn't get up. I felt irritable. I'm flipping on my friends. Like my friends say, listen, it's one thing to take a disagreement or a discussion, to have a discussion and turn it into a disagreement. It's another thing to have a disagreement and turn it into a debate. That's fine. That's fine. It's another thing to have a disagreement, a debate, and turn it into an argument. But they say, Barry, every time with you, it always ends up in a fight. And people are telling me, and the common denominator is you. And I know the problem has got to be me, and I've got to face that problem. And that's just all there is to it. At the end of the day, the problem is me. And that's the first step to fixing it, is admitting it. The problem is me. No ifs, ands, or buts. And I'm being evaluated. I'm actually, I don't know why I'm afraid. I've done this before, but I'm afraid. I don't know. I hope I am fixable.